and I will definitely put money on your books. And if you're into this sort of thing, I'll write you some letters of the naughty sort.
We are getting a go bag ready. We are getting all of our documents ready. So driver's license, birth certificate, social security.
Hey guys, it's Angela, and in this video we have some liberal freakouts. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Yes, it has been quite some time since we have seen a liberal shaving off their hair. Here we have a beautiful girl who already had pretty short hair and it's green, and now she is just cutting it off Britney Spears style and just really caring not one bit about how it looks, and that's because she's just going to shave it completely off. I guess she is getting ready to go into the military, or she is trying to make some type of statement, and perhaps that statement is that she is absolutely crazy and she doesn't care that people think that she's crazy because she is exercising her freedoms to do whatever she wants. So basically this is just her saying, I am angry and I shouldn't be because I live in the greatest country of the world. But she's not the only person who is so mad about this horrible injustice of having an incredible president who actually cares about American people. It's been so hard. 3, 2, oh man, I feel so bad for the birds of this area or any person who was around. I guess they went to a secluded area specifically for this. And so they drove on top of this mountain. They scheduled a little meetup to have a screaming session. I mean, that's pretty crazy that people can find community in pretty much anything. I mean, this is a mountaintop, Trump-hating, screaming community. And that just really, it shows the power of the internet. Whenever I see ridiculous videos like that, I want to laugh because I think it's so silly and they probably think it's silly too. And then I realize that they don't think that it's funny. They aren't doing this just like for fun. Like, they are actually incredibly angry and they're freaking out and they will do anything to destroy Trump still. I mean, he's already elected. Like, you would think they'd kind of move on, but no.
For the person out there who's planning on doing it, the thing that we all wake up every day hoping we'll see in the news, and we're like, man, no one's done it yet. Keep going. Your plan, it's gonna work. If not, it'll inspire the next person, and we are all rooting for you. You have our support, you have our admiration. We might make a national holiday out of you, and I will definitely put money on your books. And if you're into this sort of thing, I'll write you some letters of the naughty sort, should you find yourself behind bars for it. But we're all rooting for you and hoping that you do it quickly and get away with it. Power to the people.
Okay, so if you didn't necessarily catch on to what she is talking about, she is basically trying to encourage some random person on the internet to try to take out Trump, which is a really bad thing to encourage another person to do. Absolute insanity that she would think that it's okay to post a video like this. And then she goes on to share the fact that she doesn't have any values by saying that she would send them naughty letters in jail. I mean, this is the type of erratic behavior that people see in the left and are so turned off by. They do some of the most wild stuff to get attention. So this literally says that Democrats are doing dances to protest Trump, and their dance moves consist of looking like angry toddlers. I mean, I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Surely the man with the pink mustache will be able to make sense of liberal thinking.
With concentration camps looming in the United States,
Oh. Oh man, I was wrong.
here's what queer people are doing. Yes, I said concentration camps. You can MAGA. We are getting a go bag ready. We are getting all of our documents ready. So driver's license, birth certificate, social security card, passport. Now, if you have to revert your passport and your documents to previously said gender identities that you were born with, do so. I'm allowed to do so with my driver's license that says X on it in the state that I'm in. I'm going Monday to revert that to my gender assigned at birth. So, the next step, we're going to have a go bag with shoes, clothes for 7 days, dehydrated food, think astronaut food for 7 days. We're going to have $1,000 cash or prepaid credit.
Am I the only person who just kind of like tuned out? It was like I was hearing the sound of his voice, but it just sounded kind of muffled. And that's just because of how insane it is.
Credit card on hand. And
this is like a good idea for like fire preparedness or like hurricane readiness, you know, like ready for some type of natural disaster, like an emergency. It's always good to be prepared for that. But I mean, this is wild.
This is just for the emergency. This isn't for permanency. This is for a week of getting by off the grid. We're going to have anything ready for the pets that we're taking with us. So put some cat litter in your trunk. Put some cat food or dog food in your trunk. Make sure there's a leash there. Make sure you have everything ready for everything that you're taking with you. Make sure your medication is available and in extra stock. So stock up on it. Ask your doctor for a 3-month supply at one time. Keep your gas tank full. Have all of this stuff available and ready to go in a moment's notice for every single person in your family. You do not need a passport to get into Canada or Mexico. You just need your document.
I just don't understand. I mean, if you are this worried that something could happen at any moment and you might need to escape to Canada or Mexico and you need to make sure that you have everything ready, like a week's supply, why not just have like a whole supply? Why not just pack up everything? Why not just go instead of leaving stuff behind? I mean, are you planning to come back and get it? I mean, you're so scared that you're packing stuff for a week. Wouldn't you be packing for a lifetime? Like, aren't you running like terrified? I don't buy into this. Like, you're not actually scared. You're not scared because if you were, you would have already left. You're not just waiting for something to happen. Who would wait for something so bad to happen? If you were actually terrified, you wouldn't be making a video and just at your house, just hanging around. Give me a break.
I think I kind of pity right-wingers.
Oh, good.
Because they're so fucking boring.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Like, imagine not really having any curiosity about deeper and more expansive concepts. Everything's just like
deeper and more expansive concepts, like an LGBTQ opera in Colombia. That sounds pretty fantastic, right? Why not be curious about that? Why not venture out to a drag show once in a while? I mean, what type of curiosity do you mean? I mean, there's good curiosity and bad curiosity. You can learn good things and bad things, and deciphering between those is good.
handed to them and they go, oh, okay, like my grandpappy didn't like black people, so I guess I don't either. Like, it's so boring.
What?
Like, no real exploration of what it means to be a person or meeting other people outside.
What does it mean to be a person? No, seriously, we need to look into this. We need to spend some time on this topic.
Outside of your sad, boring, hateful little bubble.
No.
I think it's kind of sad.
I think
it's a little pitiful.
I think that is kind of sad. I think that it's a little bit pitiful that you don't know what it means to be a human.
I'm so glad I don't have to be like that.
I'm so glad that I'm such a happy person and I'm so smart and everybody else is so dumb. Like, wow, this is really interesting. Please elaborate.
You should be glad you don't have to be like that. as you move forward in your day, when these people are making you want to absolutely scream, and I get it because they make me want to absolutely
Oh, she should have joined those people on the mountain.
scream, I want you to think to yourself, thank goodness I'm not that boring.
Thank goodness I'm not a boring Republican, because all Republicans are so boring. They just want to have traditional marriages and they don't want to experiment or have any fun. I mean, this is like the weirdest video I have ever seen. Maybe people with morals or certain standards aren't going to venture out in the ways that you would like them to, but I'm sure that they're going to be just fine.
Because that would suck, right? It seems like it would suck. Anyway, have a good day, bye.
I mean, it would just totally suck being a Republican, I guess, in her eyes. They try to attack Republicans from every single angle. They'll call you a hypocrite. They'll say that you're boring. They'll say that you're ugly. They'll say that you're uneducated. I mean, these people come up with every insult that you can possibly imagine. And yet, I mean, like, Republicans, they just don't even care anymore. So, I mean, the only person this is hurting is her. Like, she looks really tense. We don't need acceptance from other people if we truly accept ourselves and we believe that what we are doing is good. Because at the end of the day, we are only responsible for ourselves. Please make sure that you're subscribed and that your friends are subscribed. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.